let's head out to the McLaren Health Plan phone line and talk with Chris Brown, who's an employment expert with the executive search firm RJ Byrd. The skills employers wish college grads had. It's a great topic to talk about now. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing very well. You know what it's also interesting is, although our unemployment rate here in Michigan has been fluctuating between 8 and 9%, Chris, from what I understand, there are thousands and thousands of jobs here in the state, but we don't have the people with the high-tech skills to take those jobs. What are some of the skills employers wish college grads had?
Well, I tell you, we're all challenged by this, and it doesn't matter what part of the country that you're residing. Millennials that are coming up nowadays are just so used to gaming and texting and just burying their faces into their computers and handhelds that they just don't have the soft skills that are necessary in order to get that job, let alone succeed in that position.
So, where are they lacking? Where do we need to help them get better at?
Well, I think that just presentation in general, not only sitting in front of you and the poise and the posture that they carry themselves, in a conversation, but how are they going to be able to stand out in front of their peers and be able to become your favorite, so to speak, and just do better than what everybody else is doing before them and after. And it's just very difficult in this day and age to be able to find that special someone. So
those people and communication skills are what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. You're exactly right. And it takes more than just following directions. And what I mean by that is your traditional lifetime experience and your 4-year degree is not enough any longer. Look on that resume when that person's coming out of school, or maybe they've been out for a couple of years. What else are they doing? Are they punching a time clock from 9 to 5, or are they applying themselves in community involvement, or some other charitable events, or clubs, or even leadership roles? And that's the individual that probably is the motivated one that's really just going beyond that college.
So, Chris, if I'm sitting across from you and I'm trying to convince you that I'm your guy, what do you want to see? What do you want to hear?
In addition to enthusiasm, that's invaluable, and you can't really put a price tag on enthusiasm and just the motivation and hope that individual has. Beyond that, are you looking at what did they do to prepare for this conversation? Did they just show up in khakis and a button-up? Did they go out and they buy themselves a suit? Did they have a suit? Did they really just want to put forth that very strong first impression? And are they making eye contact? Do they have that confidence? Are they exuding that, I guess, that professionalism that you just want to have on your team that you personally feel could elevate the rest of the guys who are sitting around?
What happens when you get a guy from, say, like a small college or a community college with a degree, and a guy from Harvard or from Michigan or from Michigan State, and they go up against each other? You're telling me that the more confident guy is going to get the gig, even though the other guy may have better credentials?
It's a loaded question, and it's a good question, but I will answer it in this manner. Depending on the position for which those two are interviewing, I, along with a lot of my clients, are going to take that kid that potentially went to school or junior college on that athletic scholarship, or had to work their way through college and transfer from a junior college into a 4-year traditional school. That person's going to have a different work ethic. Doesn't mean that they're going to be able to launch, space shuttles and rockets and everything else, but that work ethic, chances are going to be a little bit different on that kid that had to work their way and put themselves through school.
We've been talking with Chris Brown, who's an employment expert with the executive search firm RJ Byrd. Thanks so much, Chris.
Have a great day. Thanks for the time.